Here we go then with John repairing his roof. Let's see how you got on with this question. So there's the question. We've got to draw a force diagram. So I'm starting with the ladder, the wall and the floor. And I'm going to start by putting the two masses on the diagram that we've been given and the distances as well. So the force that relates to John's mass of 83 kilos, the force is 83 G newtons, and the force of the ladder is 15 G. So these are both forces on the ladder, one due to John the builder, and one due to the force of gravity, and those are the distances. I should have said that this is a uniform ladder. It is a uniform ladder. So what other forces have I got? I've got, if I look up here, I've got a reaction coming from the wall, and that's pushing on the ladder. So that's perpendicular to the wall. That's why it's called the normal reaction. Then I look at this end of the ladder, and I look to see what forces are on that end. I've got a normal reaction here, perpendicular to the floor this time. I've already used the letter R, so I'm using a different letter, P, for this force. And if it weren't for the friction, we'd have a bit of a problem. The ladder would simply slip down. But the wall is smooth, so we've got friction happening down here at the floor as well, and that's holding everything in place. So that's the force diagram complete. Now we look at how the ladder would be modelled. So the ladder is modelled as a rod. Rods are things which are rigid, they don't bend, and they've only got one dimension. They've only got a length, they haven't got a width, so we don't have to take into account the size of the ladder, only the length of the ladder. And then John, I'm not sure how John would be, whether he'd be pleased on be modelled as a point mass, but the reason for that is that we don't want his dimensions to come into our calculations. We want his mass to be concentrated at a single point. So hopefully you got all of those salient points on your diagram and in your explanation of the modelling. If you did, well done.